Alright, quick update, guys. Today, what did I do on these things? Took them outside and I started blocking them. Uh, I shot them with poly primer, 2 coats. And so I blocked them out with 320 on a block. And they're looking real good right now. And then after I blocked it with 320, I put on some 400 and I blocked it one more time with 400 grit. And I burned through a couple spots, I think, right here, some metal showing. That was that little low spot that I was talking about in another video. But I think it's pretty flat now. And I think that's about it. I might have got a couple edges here and there, but it's pretty good. Went through the epoxy there a little bit. So it's ready for paint now. I'm going to seal it right before I paint it because I did go through in a couple spots. Not too bad, but I'm still going to seal it with some epoxy. And yeah, these things should come out really nice looking. I sure hope I don't see any imperfections after the paint job, but I don't think I will. So fingers crossed that they'll come out real nice and straight. I mean, this thing's been blocked about 4 times, so should be good. And I did clean it off. It's all ready to paint. Put some Prep-Sol, I think is what I used. So yeah, it's ready to go. So I'm excited to paint these. I'll probably do it tomorrow. And then I'll just have the bumper and hood. And I have the bumper outside. I'm going to be working on that. I'm going to be installing the grills next in it. And I think that's it. Grills, and then I did a couple modifications to it, and I'll show you guys what I did later. But yeah, that thing's almost ready to go. But I'm going to mount the grills in it, and then that'll be painted after these fenders. And then I'm saving this for the very end, the hood, because it's such a big hood. I think I'm going to take the car out of here and just bring the hood in here by itself. And also, when I get this all buttoned up, everything on here, the fenders, bumper, I'm probably going to be buffing it one more time in the sun. I'll take it out in the sun because I can't, it's too dark in here for me to see all the little imperfections in the clear coat. So I'll have to take it out in the sun and then do my color sanding with some 2000 again, and then buff it one more time in certain spots. Probably not everything needs to be buffed again, but there's going to be some areas that I missed where it's hazy or whatever, because it's just way too dark. I don't have enough lighting in here. So, and this is I think it's 10-foot ceiling, so you can see the lights. By time, you know, I barely get any light down here. So I try a little LED light, but still it's just too dark in here for me to really get a good color sanding going on this thing. And what I did, all I did was took this little bracket here, this one, and flipped it around. And then I straightened those pieces, and now I'll just glass it in this way. I was going to mount some new ones, these ones, right there. But it was much easier just to turn this around. So I just did that. But yeah, I was going to use these and glass these inside and mount them on, but why do more work when I'm already when this is already done? Why do more work? So yeah, just glass that's going to take a day or so to dry, and then I'll be able to install these. So thanks, Matthew, for these grills. They're pretty cool. I like how they curve. They're not completely straight. Yeah, I'll install those in there tomorrow and see how they look. Alright guys, so I just next day after glassing these in, you can see how it's gonna fit in there just fine. And all I have to do is drill 2 holes, bolt those in with the little bracket that's on them. Now these are made by Matthew. What he did differently from what I was gonna do is I was just gonna use straight bars. What he did was he actually took some thicker bars and he grinded them down so they have a curve in them. And that's exactly how this bumper is it's curved. It has a curved opening and a curved style to it. So that gives it a more flush look than just putting straight ones. The straight ones look good too, but these ones just look a little better in my opinion. So yeah, all I have to do now is trim these down a little bit because I did make them a little bit bigger than what they need to be. So I'll trim this edge and then drill 2 holes, screw these in place, and that's how they'll melt real easy like that. And there is some adjustments on here where you can go up, down. I can have these turned, you know, pretty much however I want to do it. If you want it to look raked down, you can do it. If you want it straight, whatever look you're going for can be done by simply turning these brackets. See that? I kind of like it when it's raked down more than not straight. So if I feel like going to a show and have it down, I can adjust it. If I want it straight, I can adjust it. Whatever I feel like. It's real simple. Just loosen this bolt up and then you can turn it. Sometimes the easier the design, the better it is. What I would like to see is somebody actually make some of these and put it, connect it to a power motor here. Get these in sync and have it where a motor lifts it up and down so these move like shutters. That would be cool. I don't think I've ever seen that done.